Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be making another species specific video. Say that 10 times fast. But I also wanted to point out that I got my shelves and I can show you real quick. I have all of my tarantulas here and also here in this little corner. Oh, say hello to Bella. Hi, Bella. So anyway, yeah, I did want to point out that I did get these shelves. I got them on Amazon, if anybody was wondering. I do not remember what they were called, but I did get them on Amazon. They're really nice. They're really sturdy. And they also have wheels. I'm sorry, I have something in my eye. But anyway, yeah, so I got these shelves. They're really sturdy. They're really nice. They hold all my spiders. I have the heavier ones on the bottom, the big glass tanks, and then I have my cricket keeper ones up here, or my critter keeper ones up here. And then I have some arboreal one over here. I have my big transfer tank here. And my scorpion and stuff is on the top shelf on this rack here. So I'm probably going to make this my tarantula corner now. I also have something really cool coming in the mail that I would like to update you guys on later. I actually have a few things coming in the mail that I'd like to update you guys on, but it's all super exciting and I will get to that in another video when it actually comes in the mail. So yeah, I wanted to give that update. I also wanted to say that I would like to open up a P.O. box where you guys can send me mail and letters, like fan mail type of stuff, because I would really love to hear letters and be able to keep like a binder of handwritten letters from all of you guys, because I know you guys are from all over the world. Because I did find that out when I asked that in my last video, and I don't know why, but I think that's really cool. It's really sticking with me. It hits me deep in my soul that people from all over the globe are watching this and that my videos are making it so far out. So yeah, I'd really like to get just like handwritten letters from you guys. It could be about absolutely anything. Even if you have questions about spiders and stuff. So yeah, I'd like to get letters from you guys. So let me know down in the comments if you think that's something that you'd want to see me do. Because I am probably looking into getting one opened next week if it is something that you guys would like to see me do. So anyway, yeah, we'll get into the topic of this video now. I am going to do a tarantula specific video, like I said, a species specific video on actually this spider here, which you can't see right now, but I will be showing you. She is my Pterinochilus murinus, which means she is my OBT for layman's terms. And I'm going to be getting into care requirements and all the details and everything you need to know about your Pterinochilus murinus or P. murinus. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so yeah, first off, as I said before, scientific name is Tarantulas murinus. I will have that all written down in the description box, just for people who aren't too familiar with the scientific names versus common names and stuff. The OBT's scientific name is Pterinochilus murinus. So I'll have that all spelled out with how to pronounce it and everything in parentheses down below in the description box. Their more common name is OBT or Usumbara baboon, or I don't know. I've not really heard too many people. It's Usumbara or Usumbara baboon, but most people just call it the OBT, the orange baboon tarantula, or the orange bitey thing. They are native to Africa. They mostly are in places like Tanzania, Mozambique, Kenya, but anywhere really South Africa is where they are natively found. Also, they are half arboreal and half terrestrial. So they are the one species that you want to give somewhere for them to hide out in, but you will also see them crawling up on the side of their enclosure. Like, I don't know if you could see here. Let me see if I can get you closer. But she is actually on the side of her enclosure right now, because, like I said, they are arboreal / terrestrial. Now, I see mine climb and web more on like the ceiling of her enclosure as opposed to the ground. But I do have an extra little deli cup in there that she has webbed over and hides in there, as uses that as her burrow. And I have tried it where she has more dirt, because I know a lot of people are probably going to comment that she doesn't have enough dirt and that's why she climbs. I have tried it where I've given her mostly dirt and she did not like it at all. So I actually just a couple of months ago cleaned this all out and gave her just this wee little bit of dirt as opposed to the big amount of dirt that she did have, because she didn't like it. I didn't see her webbing. She wasn't as quick to grab her food and stuff. So I just feel like she wasn't very comfortable in that. So I did clean it out, give her less dirt and more room to climb, since that's really mostly what she does. So yeah, it's kind of hit or miss with whether your OBT is going to want to climb or burrow, but they are okay with both. So it's not going to hurt her to be able to climb like that if yours does want to climb more than burrow. Another thing that I want to mention is they are very, very, very defensive and very, very, very aggressive. Now, they do have a stronger and more potent venom than most teas out there, being a Old World tarantula. If you are not familiar with Old World versus New World, I do have a video coming soon on the differences between that. But they are an Old World tarantula, meaning their venom is a lot more potent than any New World tarantula. They are very fast and skittish. They are not one that I recommend handling. I never handle mine, and I rarely ever take the lid off of mine. Even when feeding, I just open it up just enough to throw the cricket in, and that's really it. So anything that you do see of her will be filmed through the clear part of her enclosure, or will all be pictures of her. Because like I said, I don't like to really bother her too, because she's very skittish. When I walk into the room, if the lights are off and I turn them on, I can hear the pitter-patter of her feet. That was my nails, not her feet. But I can hear the pitter-patter of her feet clicking on the side, her running around, because she does laps around when I turn the lights on. She's very sensitive, skittish, and she's the only tarantula that I've really ever noticed do that. Like, none of my other spiders are like that, but I do find that she's like that, so I don't like to open the lid. I don't like to move her around. It freaks her out. So there's that as well. So I do not recommend holding them. If you are new to tarantulas, I would not recommend this species. They are more for the advanced keeper, ones that are more okay with that potent venom and the skittishness, who aren't going to get scared if it comes running out of its enclosure. Because as much as I don't open the lid, obviously, like I said, I do have to feed her. So I open it up just enough, and it is enough that she could get out if she really, really wanted to, and I have to obviously prepare myself for if she ever were to come out. So yeah, that's another thing that I wanted to mention. Very aggressive, very skittish, defensive, not a beginner species. On a scale from 1 to 10, I definitely think that mine is at a 10 in defense and aggression. So they're more of a show spider is what I like to call them. I don't like to call them collector's pieces or, show stopper type of things, because they are still creatures. They're still animals. They have souls, they have feelings, they have lives. So I don't really like to call them like collector's items, but in terms like that, that's what she would be a collector's item, because she is a show spider. It's really what she's there for. She's more for her looks than her attitude. They have that bright neon orange. She has bright metallic green and blue feet. I will insert a picture here if I have any pictures of her feet and her bright neon orange. I will insert all the pictures here. So yeah, she, like I said, bright neon orange, bright metallic blue and green feet, right on the underneath on the pads of her feet. So I also want to mention they are fast growing, so they will go from a sling to a juvenile to an adult a lot faster than most other spiders, so they do grow pretty fast. They're also really hardy, so they're one of the species that are better with if you don't miss their enclosure on a regular basis, or you don't feed them as much as your other ones. They are a lot more tolerant to things like that. They're very, very hardy. They will last through really anything. It's almost impossible to kill one if, you know, you're not trying. I mean, like, obviously, you know, don't take that the wrong way, but you know what I mean. So, like, it's almost impossible to kill one. Like, they just live and live and live and live. They're so, so hardy. And I love that about her, because as crazy as she is, she sticks through everything with me. She is definitely one of my favorite spiders in my collection. I really love her. Her name is Phoebe, by the way, and I named her that because Phoebe was a sun goddess, and she is bright orange, so why not name her after a sun goddess? So yeah, that's really all I have for this spider on information, so I will go right ahead and get on into filming her and showing you her. Alright, so you can see her, obviously very bright, and you can also see my pink bins in the background because this is my spare room, which I use for storage. But you can see her, she's very bright. Let me see if I can get a picture or a video of her from the top real quick. Alright, so I couldn't get one from the top, but I could get one from the other side of the enclosure. And you can see how bright and orange she is. She's absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love her. And like I said, her name is Phoebe. She's very sensitive to light, so I'm not going to keep her out too long. She's sensitive to people being around. She's freaking out, running around her enclosure. But you can see I do keep part of her enclosure very moist over here and the other part very dry, because she does like the moisture, but like I said, they're very hardy. So not having their enclosure moist all the time and just keeping a water dish, which is what she has there, is going to be okay for her. But I do spritz down the one corner just so she does have that if she needs some extra moisture, especially around molt time and stuff. So it's really nice to keep their enclosures moist, at least in part of it, if you can. That's one good thing to do. We'll get one more good shot of her. And then I'm going to put her back for the night so she doesn't have to be skittish. Alright guys, so that was part 2 of my species-specific videos. And I do have, obviously, more than 2 species, so they will be coming very soon. More to come. Leave in the comments down below which species you'd like to see next, and whichever one gets the most comments is who I will do next. So thanks for watching, and like I said, let me know down in the comments, number 1, what species you want to see next. Number 2, if you would like me to open up a P.O. box where you could send me some mail. And number 3, check out the description box and see all the fun facts and information on the P. murinus. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice night. Bye!